me great pleasure. This will be our 13th head coach in the modern era, in our 110th year of football next year in 2013. And I'm going to introduce him and let him do the talking, and then we'll follow up after that. But our new head coach is Bill Clark. Bill?
This installment of Gamecock Chatter, Jacksonville State's new head football coach, 13th in the history of the program, Mr. Bill Clark. Welcome home. Jacksonville State graduate. Your wife's sitting close by, Jacksonville State graduate. You've been through a lot of stuff so far. Yeah. You ready to sit back and take a deep breath here for a moment before you kick in gear and go again?
Yeah, we'll take a breath for tonight, and then we'll get back at it tomorrow. It's just, I think it's been super exciting. We're glad to be home. And that goes without saying, but we know we got a lot of work to do, and we're ready to get started.
What's going through your mind with a chance to come back here? A lot of family in the area. Your dad, a longtime high school coach here. It's sort of a dream for you, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And I think once I got in and saw who's behind the scenes, Coach Kogel, and obviously I knew Dr. Meehan and a lot of the guys from the trustees and what they've done here, the facilities. Obviously, this, we're not coming into a destitute program. There's history here. We want to continue that and then, of course, just help take the next step. But it was exciting as soon as I heard it. I knew I wanted to be part of it, and I let my people know that I was going to be definitely checking into it. And was it a great place, So I'm leaving good folks, but this is home.
All right. You got January will be here shortly. You guys will be coming back from the Christmas break, hit the ground running then. Already some thoughts as to what to do, conditioning, working out, get ready for spring practice?
Well, first thing we got to do is get a staff, and you cannot overemphasize that it's about the coaching, and that the right guys will bring the best out of our guys. And so we got to get those guys in place here, and we're in the process of doing that. Looking at just a lot of good folks, and hopefully we'll get those guys in here soon. Then we evaluate the guys. Of course, this is all happening over the Christmas break. We're evaluating guys that are here. We're evaluating the guys that they've got committed. We want to hold on to those guys, and then look for those next guys, that we can get a part of this class, because it's real quick, about to happen. Then we come in and we meet with the guys that are here, and we let them know what's about to happen. And so that's a whole nother talk in itself.
Have you looked at any video, any stuff so far?
Not much, to be honest. I was still doing a job for South Alabama. I was still recruiting and wanted to do the right thing by them, and because this wasn't definite, So looked at a little bit, to be honest with you. I know a little bit about what's going on here. I've seen Jack State on film, and but that'll start really probably tomorrow. So we got a lot of work to do.
18, 20-hour days ahead of you now?
Slightly, yeah. We'll take a break on Christmas Day, but we got to see players. We got to see what their strengths and weaknesses are. What can we do to improve them? We got to get them going weight room, speed work. That's how we make our team. So I'm excited about getting those guys back. Glad we got a little bit of time here, but we get those guys back and get them going.
One last thing, being at South Alabama and having been a high school coach in the state, does that help in the transition in taking this job?
Oh, I don't think there's a doubt. I know these guys in the area. Now, granted, we're not going to just recruit this area. We want to start here. We're going at least a 300-mile radius. But, recruiting is a lot about relationships. And high school coaches know I'm one of them. We started ALCA. I was on the board of the high schools. And, and I think being part of those guys, I can pick up the phone. They can pick up the phone and call me. We're going to get those guys on campus. I was already recruiting in South Alabama. I went to Atlanta, and we're down there in the Mobile area and up in this state. So hopefully all those relationships will pay off.
Thank you, sir. Welcome home.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Jacksonville State's new head football coach, Bill Clark.